Welcome, everyone, to Audiolosophy. This is a podcast where we talk about music, philosophy, and anything related to sound waves. My name is Serge, and I would like to thank you for joining me on this awesome adventure. Before we get into our show, I'd like to thank our sponsors, True Force Fitness Wear, inspiring you to be the best version of yourself every single day, both physically and mentally. And now you too can own a piece of True Force Fitness Wear clothing. If you use the promo code at checkout labeled Audio Force, you will get 10% off your purchase. And make sure to like them and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Our second sponsor, Zetnom Sounds, your audio and visual specialist supporting the scene since 2010. They got some cool shit out there. Today we talk to my friend Los and Miguel. Those two have played in a punk band back in the day, and we just kind of, learned about Los's life. He has an interesting life. He's not afraid to try anything once. Today we learn a little bit more about his punk background and making burritos in Mexico. So it's a cool episode. So check it out. Give it up for Los and Miguel.
My second cousin. Yeah, bitch.
All right, we're starting.
Cool, man.
All right, welcome, both of you.
We're welcomed.
I mean, I've been here for a while.
You have.
Hanging
I
out.
rent this place.
Miggs literally lived under this couch.
I spent a couple nights here.
Yeah, so have I.
I should put my phone on.
And then I got
vibrate.
rudely awakened at like 2 a.m.
Were you naked?
because people wanted a party.
No, I
I
sat
cannot
on him.
disclose that.
I sat on him.
I protected his naked body.
If I didn't take his shit in the morning, I would have known he was there. You would have asphyxiated. Asphyxiated?
Dude,
Asphyxiated.
Oh, there you go.
I slept here
Whatever.
like in butt-ass naked in summer.
Oh, fuck. You must have been sticky as fuck.
Yeah, and then we went to the state fair right after. Or not state fair, county fair.
That's why it's so like asshole in here.
My bad.
Let's go fucking water, huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Knock the mic over.
Surprisingly, you didn't.
All right. Let's fucking
All right.
really get down to the nitty gritty.
All right, dude. What you been up to?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who's who?
Who's who, motherfucker?
Los.
I'm a no-name right now.
Because, like, dude, I know you since high school,
What's up? I'm Los.
and you've done a lot of shit, but like, I don't really know what it is. Because
Yeah.
I see, I see you're active on Instagram. You're doing all this other shit, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Well, I'm Los. I've been playing music since I was 12, maybe. Miggs, introduce yourself.
They know who he is.
Yeah, I've been here before.
He's on an episode already.
Oh, well, I'm the new one. Yeah, man, I've been playing music since I was 12. Recently, I only played for one band. I'm a vocalist for a band called Wrecking Ball, but I guess I still play in a band called Mastiff. I play guitar for them. We started that about 5 years ago. It's a hardcore band.
Right on.
Wrecking Ball is a hardcore punk band. But other than that, I mean, shit, man, I've been in so many bands. But yeah, we started playing music when I was 12. And then me and Miggs started doing Holiday Bowl, freshman year maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But before that, I was jamming with a cat named Jesse from Hayward.
Yeah.
Me and him. I got a guitar. He got a drum set. And hey, man, what the fuck is up, dude? You play drums? Yeah, dude. Sick. Let's fucking start a band. So we started playing music in his garage, My dad would drop me off, and we just fucking jam. I mean, we started playing like Marilyn Manson covers and like Green Day covers. And,
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, I was always into metal, and we wanted to play metal.
Yeah.
We physically couldn't play metal, and so
Why not?
Dude? I mean,
It's fucking hard.
It was fucking hard. It's fucking hard,
I still can't play metal, dude. It's hard.
So everything, like, my life changed. I heard a Slayer album, and I know I'm gonna fucking kick myself in the teeth because I can't remember the fucking album, but it was a cover full of punk bands. And
that one.
Yes,
I know what you're talking about.
and from then I heard a Minor Threat cover they did, and I was like, oh shit, like I really like this sound because it was angrier than metal. It was angrier to me than metal, and it was faster and it seemed simpler.
Yeah.
So it was punk, and I didn't know what the fuck punk was. I mean, I kind of knew pop punk was big when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Fuck Newfound Glory.
2000, like 2002. I listened to. I mean, we grew up in the Bay Area, so rap's always been in my life.
Yeah.
That's like, that's a given. Everyone knows fucking every goddamn rap song around here. right? But like punk, it wasn't that big. I guess it was just dying out. And so I listened to Slayer cover Minor Threat, and YouTube was just coming up. I listened to Minor Threat, and I liked that sound. And then a buddy of mine introduced me to Misfits, and then I went to Jesse. I'm like, dude, like, fuck playing metal, bro. Like, we could play something sick. And so me and Jesse started playing. Our goal was to play the talent show when we were 13, and our band name was the Green Gooks. The Green. Yeah. So I mean, we're not trying to be racist or anything, right? But Asian people. So, no, I'm just kidding. So we did. So this is the reason why we called it the Green Goose. First of all, we didn't know what a gook was.
It just sounds funny.
It sounds funny. We were really into Slipknot, man. So we're like, bro, we got these Starbucks green aprons. Like, let's put blood on them, right? And make these fucking crazy masks, right? And so we told the director of who's directing the talent show. We're like, he was like, oh, you guys came up with a band name? We're like, yeah, the Green Goose. And he's just like, luckily the guy was Jewish, you know what I mean? And he was like, what? You know, he's about to give us detention. Not that we haven't gone to detention before. We're a bunch of fucking assholes, you know. But, you know, he's like, are you guys fucking with me? You know, hella pissed off. We're like, nah, man, the Green Goose. He's like, you could have every fucking name except for that name. And we're like, and so we're like little kids, right? We're like, you know, fuck you, motherfucker. So we went back to his place. Sat down. We couldn't think of a fucking name, bro. We're just like, the Green fucking Gooks. The Green fucking Gooks. But we never came up with a name. They just introduced us. Jesse and fucking Carlos. So we're fucking playing. We played We're Not Gonna Take It, covered by Twisted Sister. Mm-hmm. And what?
That was middle school, right?
Yeah, we're not gonna take it. Fuck yeah, you see all the fucking.
And you played the Wipeout.
Yeah, Wipeout. Yeah, that's boom, 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 boom.
You guys went to Bernard White, right?
Yeah, we went to Barnard White here, and in Union City. But so we're playing these songs, and I'm just like, fuck, this is kind of whack, dude. Like, it's middle school talent show. What the hell are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
So now we're 13, 14, and we're like, you know what? Right now it's just me, the guitarist, and Jesse, the drummer. And so we're friends with Miggs, and we're like, Miggs, we need a bassist.
Mm-hmm. First, I was like, I want to play guitar.
Okay, yeah. So
I want to play guitar. Guitar sounds cool. Show me how to play.
Okay.
Hey, I got a guitar. My dad got me
a guitar, and we're like, that's cool and all, but I'm the guitarist.
Basically, nah, dude. We need here. I'm gonna turn up all the bass,
turn
down
bass,
all
the tone,
and you just play one note at a time.
That's what he did.
Hey,
we did that for like a year. We did that for like a year, bro. He turned up all the bass and he turned down all the treble and all the mid.
So it worked though, right?
No,
not at all.
It fucking sounded like shit. It's like, all right. I mean, and keep in mind, we didn't have half stacks or anything. We had 10-watt amps.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember those days.
8-inch speakers.
Yeah, 8-inch little speakers and
garbage.
And Miggs would walk down. Luckily, we didn't live too far, but you know, when you're 13, like everything is fucking far.
Yeah,
I used to walk a mile to your house.
Yeah,
every other day.
Yeah, you know, everything is crazy far. So a mile, it was just fucking. It was super far, so we would walk with our instruments. Well, Miggs really would just walk with his bass and his fucking amp in his hand for how long until we reached my house, you know.
Then I upgraded the amp and they started getting heavy. I'm like,
yeah, it started getting too heavy.
I told my brother, hey, just hold this amp real quick. Follow me.
You saved up how long for lunch money?
Dude, I was like 2 years worth of lunch money.
2 years worth of lunch
to get
money.
2 instruments.
That's dedication, dude.
I was hungry. I was hungry forever.
Hungry for tone.
I looked at people sad, and they're like, "You want some?" I'm like, "Yeah."
So now we're jamming, right? We're jamming, and we still need a name. And was this when we looked at the water heater? So we need a fucking name, right? And we're like, we didn't think of a fucking name.
Because we were looking at everything in the garage.
We were looking at everything in the garage.
What sounds?
Oh, hold on! I forgot to let's fucking retract this real quick. I think Miggs, were you in Back Alley Abortion or no?
Yeah.
Oh, you were in it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was our first name.
Yeah,
right.
I remember that.
That was our first name.
Okay, yeah. So our first fucking name was Back Alley Abortion, and Jesse's mom was really Christian.
Oh.
Super Christian. You know what I mean? She fucking hates. She thought I was like the devil. Ah, fuck. I'm over here with my fucking punk rock temptations.
Poisoning my son.
And you know, and this is, and we're kids, you know, so we're not even close to the bad stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she thinks I'm the devil already. And so back alley abortion didn't fly. Hands down. It's just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Back alley abortion.
Didn't you have that name for like a couple years though?
No.
No?
It was like a few months.
Oh, okay.
You know, I might have started something again back alley, but that was just a joke.
I love that name.
That's fucking, yeah, it's cool now. You know, but
I loved it back then. I'm like,
I like it. I still like it, sort of.
Yeah,
you know,
it's awesome.
But then we came up with we were looking at a water heater, trying to find fucking names, and then it said status control or something.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, all right, status control. That sounds pretty punk. And so we just went with status control for a little bit.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, and fuck, man, my memory is joggy, but.
We didn't really do anything with
We
it.
didn't really do anything with that.
garage
It was just a garage
practice.
rock band,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It wasn't until we were like juniors or seniors,
That
that
we
we
actually
started
started playing.
playing shows. Me and Jesse. So this is how Holiday Bowl came to be. Me and Jesse were we're breaking into the Holiday Bowl here in Hayward,
Yeah.
abandoned and whatnot, right? And so we're breaking into this thing. We used to go there all the time, and so we knew our way. But this particular time, we went back and we were like, "Oh shit, the door's fucking closed, bro." And so we came back the next day with tools. We're like, fuck it, you know, it's fucking closed. Like maybe some bum locked this out. Fuck these fools, you know.
Yeah.
And so we went some tools, and Jesse's like doing some shit, right? And some dude comes out. What the fuck? What are you doing in here? Right? And he's facing me, right? And I don't know if he knew that Jesse was there. And then I was like, oh shit, like who the fuck are you? Like old man, you know, like flexing, you know. And he goes, you know, I fucking called the cops and shit, right? And I'm scared, like we're scared, you know.
How old were you guys?
Fuck, 16, maybe 16, 17. I don't know if this guy had a
Like
gun.
16, dude. Like 16.
My memory wants to say that this guy had a fucking gun, and like
Oh.
that's why I was like petrified.
Yeah.
Right?
He probably didn't.
Yeah.
You just said cops, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, he said. And so Jesse had a fucking hammer in the back of his hand, bro. And he's just like, and I'm talking to the old guy, right? He doesn't realize that the old guy doesn't realize that Jesse's behind him because he probably didn't see him. He's got a hammer, and Jesse's like he's like murmuring like with his mouth, not making any noise, like I'm gonna do it, like I'm gonna hit this old fuck with this hammer, and then we're just gonna run away or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, no. Fucking canine force came right behind,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
Yeah. So the canine force came, and dropped all our shit, and we called my dad. My dad gave him $100,
Nice.
and then that's it. The fucking cops let us go. It was the fucking strangest fucking thing. It was so
Yeah.
fast that we're just like, that's it.
Yeah.
But we ended up making friends with that guy, and the guy his name is Jim Holiday.
Yeah.
He didn't know. It was through MySpace. We made the MySpace page, Holiday Bowl.
Yeah, we ended up
this guy
making friends with the
liked
guy.
it. He liked it. He was like, "Oh, cool. I like punk, and I like that you guys are carrying my legacy.
There's a punk
Yeah.
band named Holiday Bowl out there.
I'm
which
gonna
was
go
us.
check him out."
Yeah, but yeah. So we got the name because we used to break into there all the time. So we're just like, let's just name it fucking Holiday Bowl.
Who was in Holiday Bowl? Just you three?
Yeah, it was
so
me,
it's just
Jesse, and then Migley's over here, and we started playing shows. Our first show was at Dreamland.
I love that place.
Yeah, I want to
Dreamland in
say
Hayward.
in 2008, something like that.
Yeah.
2009, 2008, 2009.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I
So
don't
that's our
remember.
first show, and it was cool, man. It was like a crust punk show. We were going to shows before, but we never really went to like super just punk rock shows.
Yeah.
Because the scene around here was all just like deathcore and
Yeah.
metalcore, which is cool and all, but like punk rock wasn't like, maybe it was a thing maybe like 10 years prior to this.
But
You
yeah,
know.
there was never anything around for punk.
Yeah, punk's just kind of dead. You have to go to like Berkeley or somewhere really fucking liberal, you know, what I mean? Where you fucking crying and moan and shit. But so we played our first show, and Dreamland was cool, man. It was like a little basement,
Yeah. Going down those stairs.
Sketch. Hella sketch.
and I remember our the gear that we used. So backstory to my family: my dad was a DJ, not full time. He DJ on the weekends, so he'd have PA speakers all around us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I managed to buy a guitar head. This piece of shit Behringer guitar head cost like $200. But to us, it was like, fuck, fine, we could finally fucking play loud, you know?
Yeah.
So we didn't have, because before that, we went from a fucking 15-watt Fender, which I thought was a lot.
This is loud as fuck. And
It
then
was
you went
loud
to
as
this.
fuck. Then we went to a fucking 120 watt, and we're like, man, fuck this piece of shit Fender. Like, this is fucking loud, man.
Yeah.
And so we connected it through PV, this PVPA. And that was my rig. It was a fucking guitar head on top of a PA speaker.
You didn't blow it out?
Not those.
Not those. Yeah, me and Mig's blown out a bunch.
Melted a speaker.
Yeah, we melted.
You
a speaker
melted
once.
a speaker?
Melted a speaker.
God bless my fucking goddamn family, dude. My mom and my dad, like, they're super supportive. All of our parents were supportive,
Dude,
really.
Yeah, seriously.
They're super supportive, especially
Well, not when I got home.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is midnight? What are you doing now? Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah. Yes,
yeah.
it's school night.
But yeah, man. I mean, shit. Like, we had the garage. You know, I lived in South Hayward. We had my garage, and we would just fucking jam there all the fucking time. And you know, yeah, my parents would give a shit, but you know, they never like took it away from us.
Yeah.
You know, so we would just spend our whole fucking summers and even school days just fucking jamming, and playing shows and jamming.
Yep.
I miss those days.
It was cool, man. You know, like, I mean, we'll get more into detail, but the gist of it is just, yeah, we played our first show, and then we played more shows. We ended up playing Gilman a bunch of fucking times, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys had a nice following.
Yeah, it was cool.
Weird. It was weird, just like random ass people was like, "What the fuck were you? I never saw you at any shows." And I'm like, "Hey, you were in Holiday Bowl."
Do
Yeah,
people
yeah.
still
People
recognize
bring
you?
it- What was
They
cool?
recognize him.
Well, we were 16, you know? Like, I mean, that's punk rock, you know, it's now like, it's kind of sad. A lot of kids don't like it, you know what I mean? But like, in that era, fucking, it's almost 10 years ago. And even then, that's still pretty late for punk.
Yeah.
2008 is pretty fucking late for punk. 2018 is, I don't even know how the fuck there's still punk bands, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's for the youth, you know, that music, hardcore punk, it's youth music, you know.
Yeah.
Like when you
Fast,
listen to
aggressive.
when you listen to old bands that we like fucking love, you know, Black Flag, Minus Red, all those motherfuckers, they weren't 30 years old doing this shit. They were fucking our age, 17 years old, 18
Yeah.
years old, maybe some even younger, you know, and
No Effects started at 13.
there you go. Yeah, we started jamming around the stadium. Maybe not playing big ass shows like this, but for sure, like, it wasn't uncommon. Well, actually, it kind of was uncommon to find a band that was our age. Everyone we
Yeah.
played with was already fucking old, which led to a bunch of shit, which led to like drug use and alcohol abuse at like young age and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, it was part of the lifestyle. You know, that's always been part of the punk rock lifestyle.
Yeah, because I remember I would go to Dreamland and I'd see you guys there, and I always see like Jesse just chugging some tall cans.
Yep. I'm in the corner.
We'd be fucking 16 years old. Even before that, dude, we were fucking 14 years old, just abusing the shit out of drugs. We thought it was cool, man. It was fucking literally just, hey, let's do this and jam in your garage. 14 years old, you know, like it was tight. We fucking didn't. It was it's super stereotypical. Like we didn't like the norm. Like we're just like we're all about like smash establishment and all that crap. You know what I mean? Like. I look back on it, I laugh. You know, it's funny, but
I mean, you were
it
kids,
is.
right?
It goes with the territory. You know, it was
Yeah.
cool. And so we would play Dreamland a lot, and we became really good friends with the owners from Dreamland, Kevin and Liz. And we would play there a bunch of times, and then we got to play a bunch of other places. We did that for a cool minute.
What happened in Holiday Bowl? Why do you guys break up?
Just got old, man.
Yeah, I got old fast.
I got old pretty fast. You know.
Playing the same shit over and over.
Yeah. It was,
Trying some new shit, and then like people just weren't having it.
you start getting older, bro. You know, like just constantly, because it was like 3 years of like just doing drugs and Miggs wouldn't do any of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Miggs was the fucking good guy. You know what I mean?
That's when I left. When you guys started doing some harder shit.
Yeah. So yeah, we really got
You
it.
started telling me, he was like, "No, you don't want to hang out with us right now."
Yeah, it was bad. You know, like just like doing a bunch of crank. Dude, it was pretty bad, dude. I think maybe our first time that we played Gilman, dude. Like, we just came off. Like we smoked a bunch of fucking crank for 2 days. Smoked a bunch of crank for 2 days, and then did a ambient. Or I don't know what the fuck it's called. The stupid pills. Some fucking
Xanax?
pills. Yeah, Xanax and
Or
a bunch
ambient,
of shit, right? Because we were on a come down, so we smoked. So We smoked for 2 days straight, fucking just partying. And
No sleep?
No, fuck no. You don't sleep with that shit, dude. Fuck no, you don't sleep with that. And then we took something to take the edge off, one of these Xanax pills, but it wasn't Xanax, it was something else. And then we got high, we smoked weed so it wouldn't. And then we did some more fucking blow just to wake us up again for the show. Like it was like, you know, it was like a normal thing. And we would smoke out of light bulbs. Like we would break a hole into the top of the light bulb and like go to an abandoned house in Hayward and we just fucking do it all fucking day. Dude, it's so stupid. And then go home and write music. You know, but I look back at the music and I was like, fuck, I wish I could write music like that now. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like you can't. I don't know. I go back and
think of
remember
all the
my old
greatest
days.
artists. Those motherfuckers are always fucked up. You know?
Yeah.
You're old, you know. What the fuck am I gonna sing about? Oh, my water bill's too high. I don't do that. I don't do any drugs. You know, I'm sober as fuck. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do shit. You know, but then again, I can't write music worth of shit. That's why I'm not in many bands anymore. Like I don't have that inspiration.
I feel it.
You know. No shit, PG&E is really fucking me. Dang, dang, nigga, nigga, nigga. This song goes out to Pacific Gas and Electric. Oh, fuck you, man. You know what the fuck am I gonna sing about? Fucking kids can't relate to that shit.
Join a country band.
Yeah, I know, right? My goddamn PG&E bill.
It works. It's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit, right?
Or
Rockabilly
rockabilly band. I guess that's what the older punk kids do.
Rockabilly. That's just fucking annoying. It's the same shit. I feel like I dated a girl.
But I mean, that's what fucking punk is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Same 3 fucking chords.
Yeah. I dated a girl that liked rockabilly. I couldn't fucking stand it. It was fuck, I swear to God, I thought it was in a Clint Eastwood movie. Driving through Las Vegas or some shit. I'm like, fuck.
So, are you still I saw you like start a production company too.
Yeah. So, dude, I don't know, man. I get a whole bunch of like, I'm a guy that I have to try something at least once, you know. And since I'm not playing music right now, I mean, I just played a show with Mastiff last week actually with one of my favorite bands, Leeway, from hardcore band from New York.
Right on.
So that was cool. You know, it was over at the Golden Bull in Oakland, and you know. I love music, man. I've played with mostly every fucking band from my childhood that I fucking love, except for like Cro-Mags and Madball. That's like the only 2 bands I haven't fucking played. I can't, you know, I'd be super stoked to play with either of those 2, but you know, I played with fucking Slapshot. I played with so many goddamn bands, dude. But yeah, because of that, I'm just like, I always want to do something music related.
I feel it.
So I tried to dabble in music videos and whatnot. It's just, so dude, I'm just too goddamn big. And, like, I can't hold a camera. Like, I bought a camera and I tried, you know. I took it to a show and I'm just like, fuck, man, I feel fucking whack. Taking fucking pictures. Like, I know it's not a whack thing to do. I got buddies that are really, 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 really fucking talented. I used to look down on photography until I actually tried to do it. And then I'm just like, I took a picture and all my fucking pictures look like blur. Like, they all look, like, all the bands look haunted. Like, I swear to God, dude, I'm like, fuck. And so yeah, I just ended up selling my camera and all my rig and shit, and yeah, now I'm gonna try to dabble in like maybe t-shirt making or something. Who knows?
Yeah,
who knows? But at least I always try to get my fucking foot in the door. I always try to. My motto is try something. If you fucking fail, you fucking fail. But always try. You know what I mean? Like you're never gonna know until you fucking fail.
That's true.
It's something that I always live my life by, you know. I mean, shit, like that also went according to drugs. Tried something once, you know, twice, 100 times.
And then you have your own podcast too.
I had my own podcast. Like I said, I tried something once, and something about being in front of the camera just like it made me like a fucking weirdo. So
it's fucking weird looking at yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You gotta edit that shit.
So like, this is cool, bro. There's no camera and shit. You know, I'm over here. I'm actually naked. You guys don't even know. You guys are just listening to this.
This schlong is just
I'm actually
out.
just a little
just
fucking
swinging
schlong.
in the air.
It's just peeping out,
I'm
saying
swinging
hello.
in the air.
So, you guys ever gonna play music together again?
That'd be cool, man. Maybe if we fucking
tried.
We do a Misfits cover band.
Yeah. we gotta,
but dude, Mix's Shark Punch band, dude, they're so fucking good. And I'm like a stickler for fucking ska, dude. I'll listen to ska for a little bit, and then after a while, I have just dreams of playing Mario Kart. Like it's cool and shit, but I'm like, fuck. But Shark Punch, Mix, you guys are fucking. I'll talk to people. I'm like, dude, I know the dude from Shark Punch. Like, Shark Punch, like I want to see you guys play fucking like one of the fucking Tonight shows or something. You
That'd be
know what I mean?
tight, dude. Do it.
You guys are super fucking good.
You gotta know people for that shit.
I think you got. Well, you guys got the.
Okay, look at it this way. There's a lot of good talent out there, but like nobody ever gets discovered.
Yeah.
It's all luck out there.
It depends on who you know, really.
But luck is a number game, dude. You just gotta keep trying.
Ska is a more viable genre to make money out of than hardcore and punk.
Yeah.
To me, at least, because I've done tours and all that shit.
It's easy to market.
You don't get. Yeah, it's a bigger market.
It's easier to market.
It's easier to market. It's more friendly. What am I gonna fuck you?
Can't play the 10-year-old kids for that.
Yeah, you can't play the 10-year-old kids, but you can play at a fucking fiesta.
You literally play at the
Yeah,
kids
won't know the
stage,
difference.
dude.
She's
Yeah,
like,
we played at the kids stage in the Zucchini Festival last
there
year.
you go. Just dress up like a bunch of dildos. You know, like the fucking Yo Gabba Gabba dudes.
You were there at the at our first show. God, what's the bar in Fremont? Mojo's.
Mojo's.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember we got coerced into playing La Bamba.
I'm like, I don't want to play this shit. You guys, no.
It's like, yeah, fucking Mexicans play La Bamba, dude. Yeah, fucking Mojos, bro. We're fucking drunk college folks. Yeah.
Who did you say like said they wanted to kill us when they saw that? Was it just like some random dude or?
I want to kill you.
Or was it
I'm
you?
gonna fucking murder you.
I think it was you, dude.
Was it me? Why did...
Because you're like, dude, that's fucked up, man. Why are you playing that shit?
La Bamba?
I never get offended. I got a little triggered.
Well, you played La Bamba into La Cucaracha.
Did you guys? You guys did. Yeah. You guys played La Cucaracha. Holy shit! And you know what the best part is? Your lead singer is the whitest motherfucker in the whole fucking world. And you got a bunch of beaners behind it. This nigga's just like, yeah, play the goddamn song.
You could like light off that dude. That's how white he
shit's
is.
fucking great. You guys killed it though. I never heard a cucaracha played like that. Like cucaracha, motherfucking cucaracha. He didn't even say it right. He's like cucaracha.
No, that's what was annoying. Like, if
Over
you
here,
say
like,
it right, then I have no problem with it.
It's pinche cucaracha, way. No mames. What's cucaracha? The cucaracha.
I love Dustin.
He's a character.
He's so innocent.
But he's not.
He doesn't do it out of malice, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I come to two conclusions. If you don't understand something, it's either a place of ignorance or malice. And assume ignorance before malice, because that's usually what it is.
Yeah.
So, you got any projects in the pipeline?
Projects right now? Nah. I mean, with my buddies, we try to do a whole bunch of shit. Like, we tried to do a Black Sabbath kind of sounding band. Oh, actually, that's what kind of fucked Holiday Bowl over.
What?
So I got into a fucking, like, doom sludge metal kick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's what
I started like
the new shit.
I kind of stopped doing a whole bunch of hard drugs, and I just started smoking a bunch of weed. And so our music was like fast shit because I'm just like on speed, like yeah, fucking play faster. You know what I mean? Just kind of went like yeah, man, just fucking let's just relax, bro. Boom, bang, bang, boom, boom. Like I'm just like I dig that shit, you know. And then Mix was not having it. He was like, fuck, this song sucks.
There was one song that basically sounded like Black Sabbath, and I'm like, I can't do this, man. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, shit.
I just want to go.
My heart rate is all the way up here. You
Yeah.
want me to calm down.
So, so I started kind of fucking doing like just smoking a ton of fucking weed, which I don't do. I'm just fucking way too lazy to smoke weed, bro. So I don't even know why. But yeah, like, I guess doom and all that sludge metal it just sounds great when you're fucking high.
Yeah, it does.
It sounds so good. You're just like, oh fuck yeah, man.
That's exactly what you want to listen to.
Where's my horse at, dude? I want to fucking ride off to the distance and slay this goddamn dragon right now,
Dude.
But yeah, that fucked us. That's because I was like really trying to push for that. And then then we started getting older and shit. Mm-hmm. We started going to college. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, Migs, you went to college.
Oh, yeah.
I dropped out of high school.
You did? Well,
Yeah.
you went to Conley though, right?
Yeah, I went to Conley Carabella Continuation School. James Logan at first. That didn't work out. and Conley, I really enjoyed my time at Conley, man. I was like 17 years old, and we started working construction. 17, 18. 17. We started working construction, and then I from there, I'm just like, fuck school. I'm just going to do construction.
Yeah.
And then So, Miggs, you worked construction for a little bit.
I did that one job that you're talking about. I did it one day, and I'm like, man, fuck this.
Yeah, and so me and
$10 an hour for
yeah.
this.
So
shit?
we continued doing the fucking.
We were recording the album during that time. We were recording the Holiday
that's right.
Ball
We were
album.
recording the Holiday Ball album. I don't know, man. School just kind of sucked. It wasn't for me.
I
I should have finished Conley. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, school was only fucking 3.5 hours long with no homework. I still couldn't fucking do that.
I mean, at least you figured it wasn't out for it wasn't for you.
It's not for everybody. Dude.
It's not for everyone. No, I mean, like I said, I fucking kick myself in the head now for not having a fucking GED because you go to a job. You got your GED? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, I do. You got to fucking lie to get jobs nowadays anyway.
Yeah. Do they check that shit?
I've never been checked, and even then, I'll go at $25. You fucking print a fake one out. It's not like that. It's like, dude, when I was a little kid, bro, like so much shit seemed like you had to do it, like GED and like you think like if you're gonna get a job and whatnot, like you think
need to do this, you need
to
do
do
that.
that, right? But in reality, you just literally you go to the place and you just fucking have a mouthpiece. Like you just gotta talk well.
Yeah.
But they don't ever call like, hey, did Carlos graduate in 2010? Started going. They're not gonna fucking do that shit. I don't even think my high school has my records. They probably do somewhere, but go ahead, go to my high school and ask them to look at 2009. See if I have a fucking diploma in there.
Which one?
Yeah, which Carlos?
Carlos?
You guys realize you're in Hayward, right? I think 60% of Hayward is Carlos.
Be like, yeah. I guess the benefits of having a common name.
But yeah, man, just started doing the construction shit. It was pretty cool for a little bit. Got laid off.
Yeah,
for
fuck
that.
construction, dude. That shit's fucking hard.
It's
Kudos to those people who do it every day.
Yeah. Dude, I honestly, I feel like I wasted going to school. I fucking regret it sometimes.
Yeah, I was just work early, and I mean, I live in Niles, my lady, and my apartment. You just got to work. What's it? Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to do.
That's true. Because fuck it, I hate desk jobs.
Desk jobs?
Yeah.
I wish I had a desk job.
Fucking, I gotta be physical, dude. Now I get fat.
Yeah, I'm already there. So might as well try the desk job. Yeah, man. Fuck, physical labor it's all right and shit. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, I just want to sit in front of a computer screen. But then if I get a desk job, then I realize it's not like I'm gonna be playing video games all the time.
Yeah.
I gotta be actually doing work.
Doing work, yeah.
And just like staring at the screen. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Stats, statistics. I hated it. Fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Boring as fuck.
Warehouse work, man. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Play music and you work at a warehouse.
That's the life.
It's kind of a trend. Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to record bands.
Yeah. How's that going?
Pretty good, actually, considering like the stuff that I'm using.
How'd last night go?
Pretty good. Like I felt like I was dying because we went for like maybe 3 hours straight.
Are you recording the band last night?
I was recording another band, Outer District. Just doing bass tracks, and I'm like, man, this is taking fucking forever. I need to stretch.
Where do you record at?
My house, in my room.
Drums too?
Drums we recorded here at the Sharkness Studios.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It sounds. This room sounds like shit, but I was able to manipulate the sound.
Are you able to like
okay.
build your own walls and just like a little drum, like
What do you
like
mean?
your own little drum cage? Just like get a whole bunch of like plywood and just put the foam on there.
You isolate
Nah.
the drums, I guess. Is what you're saying, right?
No, I don't want to do that because then it sounds dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stuff with drums, you want it to sound natural. You start putting up a treatment, it sounds dead.
Starts
dull.
to dole it out, yeah.
Okay.
The bigger the space, the better the drums, if you ask me.
Exactly.
It's just this room sucks.
This room just sucks in general.
You could hear that generator. I don't know if it's picking up in the mic, but
Oh, it probably is.
A little bit. It's not too bad.
It definitely is there.
yeah.
I mean, you'll get used to it. It's like noise canceling headphones. Shit,
Yeah,
dude.
man. I like the studio. This studio is pretty cool.
Fucking love it. I came here.
You got us this place.
Yeah. Because I used to party with Old Devil Moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I hung out with
Nice.
them, and they would invite me to their parties. I'm like, man, this is good. I'm like, hey, you guys want to cut your rent? They're like, fuck yeah. I mean, like they were paying $500 just for 2 bands, and when we had a ska band, that just fucking kills your bill. Fucking loved it.
Yeah, like hella people.
Like, bye, Bill. They went from paying like $100 a person to like 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
that I'm like, okay, yeah, come here.
You guys ever like clash and shit? Like when you have other bands here?
Not really.
really.
Not really.
No?
Like
They don't really play anymore.
no, we're the most active here, like twice a week.
Fuck.
They show up
Twice
like-
a week.
yeah.
You guys practice twice a week?
Yeah, they
I
show
practice
up-
twice every 6 months, maybe.
I feel it.
Maybe. Like that's a maybe. I was in a band from Santa Cruz called I Immortal. I just left that band recently. Nothing against them. They're fucking great ass bands, but driving to Santa Cruz fucking sucked to practice.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm too fucking.
Yeah,
lazy.
fuck
I don't know
that.
how fucking people did it. With Mastiff, our guitarist. Well, we've had plenty of people in Mastiff, but it's always been me, the lead singer, and the drummer.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the base of Mastiff, and we've had plenty of bassists, plenty of guitarists, really good fucking guitarists too. But yeah, man, some of these guys, I know the guitarist right now, Art. He comes from Manteca, and we
Damn.
practice Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So he has to wake up and drive like that. He'll do that, and he's done it.
Where do you guys practice at?
In San Leandro.
Okay.
My boy Mark, who's the drummer, he's got like a shed that he made into a practice room. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's where we've been practicing there. We haven't done anything for a minute. We came out with an album released on Knives Out Records. I want to say 2 years ago. Well, a year ago, but we recorded it 2 years ago, and we were just waiting for like the right label to put it out on.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you can go to knivesOutRecords.com and buy the Mastiff LP. To be honest, I forgot what the fuck it's called. It took so long. 'Cause we held on to the fucking music forever.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't just like record it and like drop it. Like we held it, and we had plenty of people like, hey, you gotta do this. Because when you get asked by a label, yeah, do you want to join onto a label? You sign contracts, but you get an agreement like, say for instance, we'll give you 100 vinyls, and we keep the rest, and you sign off. Like, you don't make shit for playing in bands. A lot of labels that hit us up, they're like, yeah, we'll sign you with labels, we'll do this, we'll put money down for music video, we'll pay for this, but you got to tour 4 months out of the year, 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
It's
a full-time job.
It's a
Or
full-time job.
more than a full-time job.
Yeah, so I mean that's just how they do it, and for Mastiff, we had a cool amount of pull, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's not many hardcore bands in the Bay Area, or at least the East Bay. San Jose is still kind of thriving. Santa Cruz is fucking killing it right now with hardcore for sure, but East Bay, it's kind of doled out. Like, it's just not really being played, except for us. We were playing a lot. But yeah, they would want us to go around tour, and we would say no because our lead singer's got a kid. He's got 2 kids now.
Okay.
So we just
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
That's hard.
So when we did go out, it was always like to like LA or maybe like Reno, Las Vegas.
Just
like
for the
we'd
weekend,
play.
right?
Yeah, just weekend runs. Like it's cool. And that's really what we wanted to do. We didn't want it to be a touring band.
Yeah.
So we found this label. This label's like, dude, we'll just fucking do it. Like, we'll print your shit.
Yeah. That's
So
nice.
it's pretty cool. I mean, we got the shit in Japan. We got it in United Kingdoms, whatever the fuck it's called.
Hopefully we'll get some fans out
England. Hi, fucking England. Fucking Germany. I know the Germans love that shit. Oh, scheiße. I fucking love Mastiff. All right. Sick, man.
there. Do they love you out there?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Probably one guy.
Come to Brazil. This
'Cause
motherfucker.
I know. The music scene's so much better everywhere else but here. in
Oh, my
opinion.
God, dude. My boys play over there. They play Germany and France and all that area. Jesus, fuck, man. They pay for everything. Like, the
Yeah.
government pays for your shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the States fucking sucks ass for music. There are bands that I know that just, like, they live here, but they strictly only play over there.
Mad Caddies. Mad Caddies is one of them. They play a lot over there.
Overseas, bro.
Yeah.
It's bigger music. It's like, it's different. Everyone's all mixed. Like, you just like that music. Like, you could like that, and you could also like this, and you just go to a show.
Yeah, that's tight, dude.
I think it's pretty awesome, bro.
I was talking to you earlier. I did a music video for a band called Chaos, Kaos. I guess they're like an old school thrash metal band.
Yeah, Chaos for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard of them.
I did a music video, and I didn't know how big they were. At least like in Germany, they were headlining festivals over there. And
Yeah, dude, they're big. They're a big band.
I'm like, oh shit, I did their music video. That was the second music video I ever did. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, just like holding the camera for them.
Did you
in
do that
attics.
for like school or what?
No,
Or like your own like thing?
my own thing, because I I used to do a radio station, the Medicine Cabinet at KCRH. East Base,
KCRH, the medicine cabinet, bitch. Yeah.
for Chabot College, and I was editing a music video for Dennis is Dead back in the day. That was like the first one I was doing, And then the host of the show got these dudes from Annex Studios to come on the show and do it. So I'm like,
the Annex?
Yeah.
The Anus in San Leandro?
yeah.
The Anus studio?
And then I was just doing it. I'm like, let me see if they'll notice what I'm doing. Just trying to hook it up. I'm like, oh, you do music videos? I'm like, oh, you want to do ours? I'm like, okay. It's like, how much you charge? I'm like, $200. That's a lot of money for like a kid, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you
That ain't shit for a music video, bro.
I know. Like,
I know bands that spend like 5 G's on a fucking music video. You know what I mean?
More.
Yeah, you could have charged it for chaos. You could have been like, yeah, give me $1,000. They still would have been like, really?
That's it?
Oh, that's it? Oh yeah, they probably went home and jerked off to the $200. Like, this kid wants $200.
What a noob.
What a fucking.
And it was tight because I remember I ended up going to their house and like dropping off the final version and stuff. It's like, oh, let's go. Look at these lyrics from James Hetfield that he gave to me back in the day. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
What the fuck?
Like some I forgot if it was a letter or lyrics
cool,
or
bro.
something.
That's tight.
I'm
Right
like,
on.
oh man, that's tight. That's when I fell in love with music.
Yeah, man, music's a powerful thing, dude.
It's crazy.
It brings up like emotions, and we're pretty cold ass motherfuckers. At least I think so.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the one art form that I think a lot of people I think everyone connects to. I mean, like, no one, like, looks at painting.
Fuck music.
You know?
For deaf
I
people.
hate music.
Except for, yeah. Well, like, if they feel vibrations, it's the same thing, right?
Actually, no, do you remember there used to be a cat that used to go to Dreamland? Not a real cat, like a human. I don't know who the fuck listens to this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know how literal people are gonna take my goddamn words, but fucking dude named Gare, he was anti-music.
Was
but
he?
He liked noisecore, and that's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
That dude was weird as fuck.
That dude was fucking weird. You know what? Now that I'm fucking older, bro, and I'm 25 now. I'm not even that fucking old compared to a bunch of.
Oh, you guys are young.
Yeah, we're young. I'm 25. You're
Shut the
25.
fuck up, you're like 27.
I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever. You're probably one of my youngest friends. Yeah, my homies like I'm young. But, yeah, man, this dude was, talking about older motherfuckers. So this dude was fucking weird. But now that I'm older, I realized that, fuck these motherfuckers, man. I was 16 years old. They were, like, giving me heroin.
Yeah.
They were fucking serving me like this. I'm like, fuck those motherfuckers now, bro.
Yeah, because,
like,
how old were they?
Oh, they were my age, 25, 30.
It's
you
like-
know, I wouldn't
do that for a kid,
I
you know?
wouldn't do that to a kid. I wouldn't serve them that much, I mean, at least be 18, Hey, man, where you want some blow? Show me your ID. You know what I mean? Fucking assholes over here, bro. Goddamn serving me to 16, 15 years old and shit. Like, I wasn't getting it from high school kids.
Were you paying for it?
Yeah, I was fucking paying for it.
That's why, dude. They were getting money.
Yeah, I know. I realized that. I get it.
That's even shittier.
Yeah,
Just doing it
these
for
fucking
money.
gutter punks, they suck, bro. When I was a kid, bro, I wanted to be homeless. Like, I wanted, not homeless, but
This was before you left James Logan.
Yeah.
Were you guys
I
into
remember
dumpster
that.
diving too?
I wanted to be a crust punk, like, train hopper so bad. Like, I just thought that was super sick. Like, just going out, smelling like dog shit. I got the dog shit part down. I smelled like it all the time.
What's so attractive about that, though, at that age? Like, why would you feel...
Why did I feel like that?
Yeah.
Because it was just anarchy, dude. Like, I really believed it.
Okay.
I'm still anti-big government, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of my views haven't fucking changed. I hate the system, I think it's fucking corrupt and all this yada yada bullshit.
But Bernie Sanders can talk to birds, dude.
That's why when Donald Trump was fucking, like, I was cracking up. I was like, this is gonna fuck everything up. It's gonna be glorious.
That's your system working for you.
That's your system working for you, you know what I mean? But anyway, drifting off the topic. Yeah, man, I wanted to be fucking a bum. I wanted to ride trains, play acoustic guitar, play folk. My whiskey's going down. Like, I wanted to play crust punk folk shit. Like, it was, and fuck that. Fuck that. I love my computer, dude. That would mean I won't have a computer.
Can't live without it.
Can't live without my internet.
Can't live without.
I know
4G.
one guy like that, and I don't know where he's at. He pops up on Facebook. I think he's going crazy.
I don't think it's cool. Like, I got a buddy of mine that got hella mad because I was like, oh yeah, fuck homeless people, and he's homeless,
Oh.
But he's not homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's got somewhere to go.
He's
He
got
just
it good.
chooses to. And all these people, and this is another reason I started drifting out of punk when I was around like 18, because I would go to punk shows. Me and Mace would go to punk shows, hang out, get drunk, hit the train track. We would go to punk shows. We weren't even seeing the bands. We'd just be in the fucking parking lot drinking and smoking and all that.
You
shit.
guys disappeared. I'd stayed at the show.
Yeah, he
I was volunteering.
Makes volunteering. That's why we'd go. But we wouldn't ever go to each other's houses. Really, my house, everyone had a welcome invitation to my house. My house was a fucking party house. Shit, I've had 3-day parties. My parents would be like, "Oh, don't do nothing stupid."
So many bonfires.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, bonfires. You know, and it was pretty cool, man. We over here in Fairway Park, we called it the Fairway Punks. Is what we called ourselves. We were Fairway Punk Rockers. You know, Fairway Park, South San Jose. By Sonic, everyone knows it.
South Hayward.
South Hayward, yeah, South Hayward. Did I say South Sonic?
No,
South San Jose.
Oh, South San Jose, South Hayward. Fuck yeah. So homelessness is fucking whack, and he got really upset. He's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm homeless. You saying that I'm whack?" I'm like, "Yeah. I mean, you're whack, home or no home. Regardless, like, it's his choice, dude. Like he could live at a house, he just chooses not to.
Yeah.
And then he tries to ask for handouts. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not gonna pay for your beer. Pay for your own beer. I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah, what were we talking about? Fuck.
I don't know. Why do you do this at 9 in the morning? This sucks. I don't fucking wake up. I wake up at 11. It's a Sunday.
Because you get a little different side of people.
Praise the Lord.
After you called me, he texted me. He's like, "Hey, can I get a ride?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, okay, let me know when to put on pants.
I don't know. I like doing it weird ass in the morning because you get like a different vibe from people. You get a different.
You get like a groggy vibe.
You get a groggy vibe.
It's
but,
more real.
Yeah.
I guess it
It's
is.
more real. You don't have time to plan it. It's just do it.
Yeah, you just do. You know, you just kind of go. You don't have that filter. That part of your brain hasn't woken up yet.
Exactly.
But then again, like I wake up at 4 o'clock every day too.
Well, fuck you.
I used to do that.
I woke up as soon as you called me. I'm like, fuck, I gotta take a shit.
I woke up at 7 today because I got to sleep in a little bit. But it's also, you know, I do it too because I got a kid now.
That's right. Yeah.
So I get to wake up, do it early. By the time I get home,
That little kid is
You got no
fucked with
choice.
you as a dad.
what was that?
So you got no choice to wake up. You got
Yeah,
a
I got-
fucking kid.
Yeah.
How
but-
was the kid?
Fuck, 10 months. 10 months. But
It's your
what
kid,
day-
fool.
Oh, what day is it though? What is it? May.
Fuck, I don't know.
It's like
He's
May
so
20th,
sleep
right?
deprived. Well, we're in May, right?
I
When
know
is
it's-
it?
It's not
Dude,
May.
I feel like we're still in March.
Oh, are we in May? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
We're
he'll be
almost
11.
halfway through the year.
Yeah,
No shit.
he'll be
Oh, this sucks.
he'll be 11 months in June.
There you
First
go.
week of
Oh,
June.
okay.
11 months.
He's a handful.
I
Yeah.
bet he is.
He's loving and very party. Like he's very just cheerful.
I thought you said he's very party.
Yeah, he's very party too.
Yeah.
Like we ate ramen yesterday. It was just me, Ash, and the baby, and we kind of sat by the door. And every single time someone come in, be like, ah, just like greeting people,
Like, yeah.
just greeting people as they came in. I'm like, all right,
Fuck
shit.
these nerds. I'm with these nerds all day. Someone I don't fucking know. Yeah, motherfucker.
Someone opens the door, the little bell rings.
Yeah.
And, hey!
Pretty much me when I get drunk.
Hey!
You know, like he's loving life. Whatever, you know, the short life he has lived so far,
yeah.
he loves it.
That's sick, man.
And like he's a happy baby, which I love. He's not grumpy. He's a mama's boy for sure. But other than
Well,
that,
he has two moms.
oh, okay, it's not like my mom now. It's like he's gonna get confused because you both have long hair. I'm like, so?
It's gonna get confused because you have long hair.
I always give my mom shit. Well, she always gives me shit for having long hair. I'm like, and she always gets mad at me because she's like, you're not Mexican. You don't speak Spanish. You don't, she's like, that's not what a Mexican would do. I'm like, short hair is a sign of slavery in the Aztec world.
Those dudes are fucking crazy, man.
Just, bah. But yeah, dude, I vibe with the. Dude, I like did a DNA test. I'm like 66% native.
Yeah, I mean,
You look
yeah,
native
you look
as
fucking
fuck.
native. I could have told you that right off the goddamn bat. You didn't have to spend the $3. And sorry, sir.
Could have saved you some beer money.
I used to joke around and say I'm Samoan.
I used to
Just
get
like,
confused.
just like Samoan, just
like
big
Samoan
ass.
Mexican or what?
It's like, no, I'm just Samoan, bro. I've had people come up to me like, yo, fafalufu. I'm like, the fuck, nigga, I'm not Samoan. I'm just a fat ass Mexican guy. No, fafalufu. I'm like, nah. Thanks, brother. Hey.
I love Hawaiian people. I love
Yeah.
Samoan people. They're so
I
chill.
love those motherfuckers, man. They're so fucking big.
They are, dude.
I
They can eat.
fought a Samoan guy. That guy whooped my fucking ass. I thought I could beat the shit out of this guy. That guy fucking rocked me. I was like, oh, fuck, nigga.
I think, you're pinky, right?
Yeah, my pinky. Stinky pinky is what I
What?
call it.
Were you born like that? Or?
No. I busted it. I busted it playing football as a kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's actually. I busted my pinky as a kid. It doesn't bend very well.
Yeah.
It's like okay, your pinky has like 2 joints and then the knuckle, but you only have like 1 joint.
Yeah, it's blaze it, brother. Only 1 joint on this motherfucker.
Make a fist and your pinky sticks out.
Yeah, I make a fist. My pinky's always sticking out. It's always. I'm trying to. How do you describe this shit? It's retarded.
Which joint is it? The bending joint or like the
think
not so bending joint that's broken?
The bigger joint.
The bigger joint.
Well, look at it. It's kind of. Anyway, it's a stupid.
We'll take a picture.
Stupid.
It's okay. We're the same.
It's a stupid pinky. But yeah, when I learned to play guitar, I almost gave up. Really, I almost gave up playing guitar because I couldn't do a power chord. I couldn't because my pinky just wouldn't bend right. I had to kind of train it, and like I busted it when I was 8 years old or 10 years old. It's a long ass fucking time ago, actually. I was 10 years old, right? I was playing football. I fractured it. I didn't know what a fracture was. I just know it really fucking hurt. But I was scared to tell my parents. I'm like, oh, my dad's gonna beat the shit out of me because I broke my finger. And so I didn't tell my parents for 2 weeks. So I'm just walking around. Oh. And then one time, my fucking teacher's like, "What the fuck is that? It's a cucumber." It's like, no, it's my fucking pinky. It was swollen up the ass, bro. This shit was fucking super inflated and super big. And she's like, "Fuck you! You get the fuck out of my classroom. Call your parents and tell them what happened." Because I told her, like, dude, my fucking pinky is killing, bitch.
No splinter or anything, huh? Just
no, dude. I'm just walking around like, yeah. I'm just like, don't fucking hit my pinky. I'm thinking it's just gonna fucking
don't touch it.
Play some ball.
And so my dad was like, "What the fuck? You didn't tell me earlier and shit." He's like, "I thought you'd beat the shit out of me." He's like, "Stop moving." He started beating the shit out of me.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, he whooped my ass for breaking it, and he whooped my ass for not telling him I was fucking breaking it. So he took me to the doctor, and the doctor started beating my ass and shit.
What the fuck?
Verbally, calling me stupid, like, "No, you can't do that," And so they tried to fix it, and they couldn't never really fix it. And doctor was like, "Yep, you just got a retarded finger now. Just go on with your day." Sometimes I'll have ghost finger, man. I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can bend it. Like, one time I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna try to just
put it back.
I'm just try to bend it. I'm just gonna because it's.
Oh, that sounds so painful.
Yeah, I know. Like. Yeah, and I never did it. I was like super high. I was like I was just looking at my hand for a long time.
I want to be normal.
No, I'm only 99%.
Dude, I hate it though because like sometimes I'll put like just rest like this, and my hand will hit like the wall or the forward, and it's like now my hand's not flesh, so just rest on my.
You fucked up your finger too, right?
Yeah, you got a fucked up finger too.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh shit! Yeah, look
you got
at
the
that.
same
You got a
curve
fucking
that he does.
stinky pinky too. You got the same curve, bro.
My the joint went into the nut.
Should unite. Put the fingers together.
We did that one time when we were drunk. If you remember that, we did a fusion dance out here.
No way. All right.
Was that your birthday party?
I don't remember.
We did the fusion dance.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that at all. That's tight.
I remember that shit happening.
Like we'll have a fully functioning pinky after this,
It's gonna work.
and one dick.
2 broken pinkies become one good one.
Oh, that was a fun time. I got drunk when that happened.
How did it happen?
First,
tell the story that you tell everybody, and then tell the real story.
Oh, this happened like recently.
Not too long ago.
2000, right before I quit the band. I quit Shark Punch.
Oh, well, you fucked up there. Well, did you have your kid already or no?
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't have it.
Okay, not yet.
So
This
this
was being made.
when did I break
He's still
my
at the
pinky?
factory.
He's still being conceived.
2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2016 is when it happened. What story did I tell you? I don't remember.
Just tell the story, and then I'll tell you the story as you told me.
We were at a metalcore show. We went to go see Cyborg Octopus, and decades into because I guess they were splitting the bill.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fuck it, we'll go support them. Cause I love. Do you know Cyborg?
Yeah, I've heard them. Yeah,
Fucking
Ross
love
Beer
them.
told me about them.
Fucking awesome. I love them. And me and Raz were gonna go get cash to go spend, just spend drinking money, and we are just talking about how much we love tiki bars. And then we turned the corner and fucking like a tiki bar appeared out of nowhere. We're like, fuck, it's a sign.
Holy shit!
And there's a sign outside that said $3 mystery shots.
Mirage? Oh no way!
Tiki Toms.
Mystery shot. Huh?
I'm like, you know what? We gotta do this. And so I go in, I'm like, and the way it was done, it was you get a roll of dice, and whatever dice number correlates, they pull out a bag, like just covered up bag, and they pour you like a clear shot of liquor. I wanted to try all 7 or all 6. I ended up rolling 7 dice to get all 6.
Oh, that's pretty lucky, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm like, this
You
is a
rolled
good
7
night.
die and you got 6 of them. Yeah, all right, you're good. You're good. Lucky dude. Well, not really, I guess.
So I did like 7 shots in like 40 minutes. And then we went back to God, what's that venue up there in Walnut Creek or
Red Hat?
Yeah,
Red House.
Red House.
Red
So it was over there.
Red
And,
Robin.
Ended up drinking like 4 more like IPAs there too.
You
So-
fucking nuts.
I was fucking nuts. I don't remember blacking out. I think I was trying to hardcore dance. You know me.
Yeah.
The pit was empty.
You're not getting rid of me.
Trying to hardcore dance with your finger.
And then I ended up like going in a circle, and I ended up like tripping over myself and then running into like the door. You know, the door that leads out to the bar.
And your finger got caught into the thing?
I just fell on the pinky. The pinky went in the bone went into the joint and split it.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, ow! And, like I don't really remember the pain. I don't remember. I'm like,
Ow.
No.
I'm like, why does this hurt so much?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I go to the Raz, and I'm like, it's swelling up, and it's like kind of loose. I'm like, I think I broke my pinky.
All right, let's
And
get
it's like all wiggling and shit. He's like, oh shit, do you want me to take the hospital? Like, no, let's finish the set.
I don't have insurance, man.
Shit, dude.
Oh yeah, I didn't have insurance either.
How was that?
I don't know. I still owe like $3,000 for like the X-rays and like the splint, which was like a piece of metal that they just taped on my finger.
That's all they did?
You could have just done that shit yourself.
Yeah, but like
What
I
the
want.
fuck you get an X-ray for if it's fucking like 90 degrees to the left? Is it broken, doctor? Is it broken?
Well, I wanted
yes.
to see how bad it was. But
Like
like,
he said X-rays, so it was multiple times.
It was
Is that
2.
broken?
apparently they're like $900 each.
That guy's
Yeah.
fucking living large. I should be an
Right.
extra guy. He just clicks a button. Clank. Turn to the left. Clank.
But if it makes you feel better, I broke it during a song called Shark Attack or Shark. Fuck, I don't think it was Shark Attack. It was called Shark something.
There you go, shark something.
It was Shark something. I'm like, yeah, this is my song, so I broke into a shark related
This is
song.
my jam. Girl, this is my goddamn song. I'm about to bust my pinky to this
You
shit.
first started saying that you broke it in the circle pit.
Well, it was the circle pit, kind of.
So you were in the circle pit, you fell over, and then you get out,
Yeah.
and then you run into the door. So it wasn't during the circle pit.
I was blackout drunk, dude.
Yeah, I'm fucking hardcore. I broke my pinky in the circle pit. That band is tight. No, you didn't. You broke your pinky leaving the pit. You were already out.
You're just standing there.
You just broke your pinky because you're drunk as fuck.
It was awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, that sounds fucking shitty. I'm glad I broke mine at like a young age and not like we're still young, bro. Like
Yeah.
I could look at my leg can be gone tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be fucking sick.
Oh, best part. I asked the bartender for a splint. They gave me an umbrella for like the
The
drinks.
little umbrella.
No way. You got a fucking umbrella coming out of your fucking pinky?
Yeah, I just taped it together. That was the splint. Little drink
You
umbrella.
gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Damn.
This is not gonna work very well.
And then fucking, I'm like, we gotta get ice, right? Just to ice it. And like Raspberries like goes to Taco Bell. And he
it's
tries
like
to go in
to
his.
the left, like it's 90 degrees to the left. Yo, ice.
I need some ice. I need that miracle frozen water.
It's like, dude, your fucking pinky has a right angle on it.
It's loose. It's
loose.
You can't move it.
And like the guy's like can't understand what the fuck. He's like, I just need ice. And so like instead of like giving us ice, we go through the drive-thru and we're waiting to get ice. Fucking Raspberry doesn't even get ice. He gets like Pepsi and then tells me to put my finger next to the.
Nah, don't put your finger in it. I'm gonna drink it first.
That's what he did. He legit did that.
Oh dear lord.
You can have the ice when I'm done with
I'm
it.
like, and afterwards I'm like, did you get a cup of ice? He's like, no, I just got the Pepsi.
What a true
I'm
friend.
like, bro, this ain't a suicide tendency song.
Jesus
All he
Christ.
needs is a Pepsi.
You just put your finger right next to the fucking cup ice? Oh no. I don't know what the fuck I do.
And then the next day I drove, I was like, reeking of alcohol and stuff. Like, I told him, I'm like, I'm going to drive myself to the hospital. And like, I called like the clinic. She's like, oh, we don't do that here. You got to go to Highland. Highland's fucking far when you have a broken hip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was your right hand?
Wait, where'd you
That's
go?
right. Once I drove up to Highland.
But where'd you go first?
I called the clinics first to see if they could do it.
Oh, okay.
And then because
like the regular like health. Like,
yeah, because I'm like, because I didn't have health insurance, and they said they couldn't take care of me.
I still don't have health insurance.
Fuck,
That shit sucks, dude.
that's tough, dude. Good luck.
Yeah, you got it now.
Yeah, I got it now. Thank God. But yeah, they told me to go to Highland because that was like the county hospital, and they said they could help me out for because I don't have health insurance and all this other stuff. Bullshit because of Obamacare.
Yeah.
Everyone needs health insurance now.
They need it now.
I need it now.
And I got fucked. I got fucked hard. $3,000 for a splint and 2 X-rays.
Yeah, man. It shit's fucking rough, bro. Like, medical shit's no joke. I wish I could get it. I mean, I'm getting it now. I just started a new job, so they offer it. But my last job didn't offer it.
Oh, that's weird.
And so...
There's so many jobs that don't offer any benefits. They're just like, come
yeah.
to work.
It was a temp job, too. And so, of course, they like getting the temp jobs because they don't got to pay a lot of pocket. Temp job handles everything. And, yeah, man, not having insurance fucking sucks.
It does.
Yeah, I busted my back like 2 weeks ago. I didn't have health insurance. Plus, even then, like, I didn't want to call an ambulance.
Yeah.
Even
Was it
that's even expensive.
You haven't seen the doctor for it at all?
Huh?
You haven't seen anyone for it at all? For your back?
No, not yet. Maybe like a sobadora, I guess. See if she could just massage my back for a little bit.
Miracle worker.
Do you
My doctor is actually the Chinese guy at Southland that does massages.
Did you go?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I go
What'd he
to that
say?
guy all the time. I don't know his name. What did he say?
Yeah, what do you say about your back?
He's like, oh, you too big. Fucking bastard. He tells me how it is, though. I respect that guy, And he does my feet, too. That motherfucker's a goddamn madman. Nice. He'll fucking clean
No
shit
one
up.
touches your feet.
Dude, that motherfucker's so good at doing my feet. Oh, fuck yeah.
How
so
much?
fucking good. It's $15. $15 for 15 minutes. And then the full body massage is like $60. And shit. But we'll cut it short. I'm not going to let the guy do this shit for like how long.
All right, dog.
I
I'm
was
getting
like, all
bored.
right, dude. Yeah, he's bored and shit.
That felt good like 30 minutes ago.
Well, no, I got a big ass back, bro. So it's like it
Oh,
takes a long ass time.
There's a lot of travel.
There's a lot. I tip them good.
Yeah.
$60. I'll give them $20 every time just because it's a big fucking back.
But you're
overtime with that.
working out too a little bit. You're walking. I saw you.
Yeah. I've been trying to lose weight, bro. Exercising, gotta fucking exercise. I can't I know I'm young and I don't feel like I've been big all my fucking life, but it's never really affected me. My health is actually all right. I don't eat candy. I just drink water. I drink a lot of water. I kind of fucked up. Like last year I started drinking a lot of soda.
Yeah.
So I had to cut that down. But yeah, I exercise, even if it's just a walk around the lake,
Over there at Niles?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I just go to
Okay.
a bunch of lakes, you know what I mean? We'll go up hills, and I try to do that at least like once a week. And then my job is just walking all day, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's how I lost all the weight too.
Yeah, just working, man. And if I also think if I had a desk job, like I'd be just fucking enormous.
Yeah.
Enormous, you know what I mean?
I gained hella weight. I was chunky. You remember that, right, Migs?
Yeah, you were pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm catching up to you.
It's okay. Well,
Yeah, you're getting fat.
Yeah.
You're getting a fat piece of shit.
Last year I was like,
It's great though. It's super sick being fat sometimes. No one expects much of you. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking great. It's pretty cool.
yeah, dude. So, you think it's a spine problem or like a muscle problem?
What WebMD has told me.
I have cancer.
Yeah, I might be anorexic. No, I'm bulimic. It's a pinched nerve.
Ooh.
Yeah, so a little bastard nerve decided to get into my spinal thing and just kind of clamped it on. It was like, nope.
You stretching at all?
Yeah, man. I take hot showers and I just stretch in the shower. I mean, there's not much I can do.
Yeah.
My lady tries her best,
What I used to do when I fucked up my back, just put your butt against the wall, like on the floor,
Yeah,
like 90 degrees.
yeah. That's what
fucking
I'll
hard.
do that. Or I'll sit and I'll twist my body as I sit. Like when you sit, like when you're when you're in high school and you sit on those like desks, and you grab your body and you just crank your back, turn.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I've been doing. But it fucking sucks. Standing for more than like 2 hours, like
It's the
I
life
start
of
to
the
fucking
adult that doesn't exercise, just
yeah,
stretch.
yeah,
Just
pretty
stretching
much, just
all day.
fucking stretch. But eventually, once my my health insurance kicks in, I'll probably go see a specialist
Right on.
and see what the fuck is up with this big ass bag.
Yeah, I finally saw a doctor for the first time in like 10 years. I don't fucking know. I had
Oh,
a
yeah?
physical for for the first time. Fucking good.
Yeah, I got to get myself checked. I got myself. I was on these diet pills. So they run my tests and should make sure I'm not gonna die taking them. So, she says I'm fine. You know,
Yeah.
my salt is a little big. I should probably cut down on the carbs, but other than that, like my heart's going healthy, which is good news. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking. I got boys that have diabetes, and I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's good. Especially because you're
Hopefully I
you're
keep that
big.
shit up. Hopefully I keep that shit up, man. You don't want to fucking. That shit sucks. I know my boy every fucking couple hours he has to stick his needle in his fucking stomach.
Damn.
I'm not about that life.
Yeah. I don't want to do that either. So
Can't do that.
just fucking water.
Can't even cut your own nails. You know that?
Really?
Yeah, your toenails. You got to have a specialist cut your nails if you're diabetic.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your feet are really important when you have diabetes. My lady's mom has diabetes. She has to get like pampered and whatnot all the time.
Right.
All the time, constantly.
Yeah, I got to take my grandma to like sometime, or I took her once to a doctor, and he just cuts her nails.
But have you seen him do it?
Yeah,
Does he just like cut her nails? Mm-hmm. Why don't you fucking do it, you prick? It's saving her some money.
because you got to do it like a special way.
Oh,
Like if
okay.
you do it wrong, like there goes her foot.
No way.
Yeah.
It's like that, huh?
Yeah, it's like I don't want to lose your foot, grandma. And then like Medicare or Medi-Cal, whatever pays for it too. So
Oh, there you go.
it's good. I like it.
That's cool, man.
He's a cool doctor. He told me he paid his medical school by teaching guitar.
Oh, no shit.
yeah.
What kind? Do you know what kind of guitar he played?
I don't, but like he was like 60, 70. You know, he was like 60 when he was telling me this. This was like a couple of years ago. So
Yeah, man. Like when you're older and whatnot, it's always fascinating to me how genres change. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like this mumble rap stuff that's going on. Like, dude, I had no idea. I didn't even see it coming. You know, until it was here. And it's just I didn't think there would have been another variation of rap.
I thought it was just funny, like people were the underground scene, and then it blew up. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit's on the radio.
But it just makes you think, like in 20 years, what is there gonna be? Like, what's the next thing?
yeah,
White noise. Just white noise.
I think punk is an interesting state right now because it's kind of all over the place.
It's really random. I honestly I haven't kept up with the punks, so I don't know what's current.
Yeah, it's kind of different right now. Like, have you heard of Pup? Pup?
Nope.
No, I
PUP?
don't think so. No.
They're pretty cool. I consider them punk, but it's like different. It's just different.
It's
like
different.
Jeff Rosenstock. I guess. Well, Turnstile's hardcore.
Turnstile's cool.
I love them. Like
I booked Turnstile.
Oh, really? Shit.
Well, I didn't. My booking organization did.
Oh, right on.
In association with another booking organization. So we took over. Nick Bain, who was one of the biggest promoters around here in the Bay Area. I guess he passed down the show to us, and yeah, we booked Turnstile. It was a whole package. It was over there at the Metro.
Okay.
So yeah, we cashed out. We made a lot of money that night. I mean, it was also a lot of money to even have them play, but it was worth it. It was well worth it.
Yeah, I just got into them. I'm like, I like two step.
Yeah, it's cool, man. They're all right. They're not really my thing, but I can see why people like them.
Yeah.
You know, they're really upbeat and yeah, fucking yeah. Whatever the fuck they say, you know.
Yeah, and yeah, punk is just in this weird state where it's kind of like, it's like it's everywhere now. Like it's spread. The seed is everywhere.
The scene is everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could just see the influence of what previous generations have had on these new bands because they're not just straight punk. They're just
There's a little
different.
bit of influence of everything.
Yeah.
For sure there is. For sure.
and I love it. And like, I didn't really care for like the 2000 scenes with the pop punk.
No.
That was weird.
No.
You know what? I was
No, neither did I. That shit was fucking weird.
I was a closet pop punker.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Closet.
For sure.
Super closet. It's like my guilty pleasure. I was like, oh fuck,
Nice.
if anyone found out, I'd be
Like,
crucified.
ass.
Crucified in the punk scene.
Yeah.
You know, but now I'm just like, ah, fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's like fucking girl music, but I like it.
Because I know Miggs was over here was a big MCR fan.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was.
Because when I told Paul Morrison that you were my bass, he's like, Miggs? MCR Miggs?
MCR Migs, My Chemical Romance.
He's playing
Hey, man, that
ska?
was a good fucking band. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking love him, dude.
They were a good
Three
fucking
Cheers
band.
for Street Revenge. That shit was tight.
You know what? I've gotten a big appreciation for Green Day over the years, which is weird.
Yeah, Green Day was another band that I really liked.
Yeah,
I loved Green Day.
You got me on Green Day.
I
Green
love
Day
it
was
now.
they're still fucking awesome.
I never knew how well of a writer he was until like I actually sat down and just listened to what he wrote. I'm like, this fool just writes melodies and puts lyrics to it, and it's just like it works.
Yeah,
I fucking
they're
love
over
it.
here. I seen them play too at in Berkeley. They weren't Green Day though. They were
Long Shot?
I don't know what the fuck, some shit like that. I didn't even know. I just went.
Oh, okay. And
I
you're
just
like,
went.
hey, that's fucking Billy
I
Joel.
went. Yeah, I
Was
went
that
to
Green Day? The Gilman Show?
Yeah, well, I've seen Billy Joel, that dude. I've seen him hella times. Just because I got buddies that know the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I seen him with Pinhead, Gunpowder, and then maybe another band that he was in, but never Green Day. Like I didn't see. I wish I could have gone to go see Green Day. Like they played. Green Day played, and Gilman. If you're on like a major label, you can't play the Gilman.
Yeah.
That's like one of the rules, but they made an exception because Gilman was going under.
Yeah.
I know Gilman's
think
still
that-
kind of suffering.
I think they've just eliminated that because they've had a lot of major label bands play.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
Not like Green Day though.
You know, I think
There's not going to be huge shows. They can't fucking support that shit.
But
Yeah.
that's your thing.
like the biggest one I've seen was Leftover Crack.
Yeah, but
that was-
even then, they're not really on a major record
Yeah.
label either. You know what I mean? I've seen it plenty of times too.
They had like 900 people there that night.
Yeah,
God,
man.
fuck.
I've seen the Gilman
They can't
super
even
fucking
hold.
packed. I went to go see Trapped Under Ice there, hardcore band from Baltimore, and it was just horrible. And I told myself, I'm like, I'm not going to a packed, sold out Gilman show. Like I'm not anymore. Like it was just uncomfortable, and I'm too fucking old. I like staying in the back anyway.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah,
I'll stay in the back. I'll hear one song. I'll fucking rip ass and fucking mosh real quick, and then go back to the back.
I went to Back to the Beach.
How was
festival.
that?
That shit was
Dude,
tight.
I thought that was fake.
No, that shit was fucking really fun.
Dude, I thought that was fake, man. I fucking saw it on Facebook. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a hoax."
yeah.
$120. I got into the VIP area. The other side, all the pictures on Instagram is all the general admission side. That shit was fucking packed. 29,000 people on the fucking beach.
Goddamn.
We were on the VIP side, chill as fuck. Everybody was all the way at the front. There was chairs in the back. It's the fucking beach. You're on the sand, so
Yeah.
we just brought beach towels, just chilled.
That's fucking
No
dope.
lines for anything.
How was Aquabats?
There was great. There was like two big ass screens. I was a little to the left of the stage, and I laid down the whole time. I'm watching them. I'm like, this is amazing.
This is
I
live.
love this right now.
Yeah?
This is a life.
That's a good way to enjoy it.
This is the life. And then everybody towards, I think when Boss Tones played, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. That's when more people started showing up. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Now I gotta stand up. I stand up and I realize how
still play?
fucking close I am. I'm hella fucking close. Like I thought they were like ant size just because I was looking at the screens the whole time. I stand up and I'm like, they're like 100 feet away, like right there. Holy fuck!
You're just laying down.
I was just laying down the whole time.
It's really cool to see because have you ever seen like a big band like up close like that?
Yeah.
Like bands that you're used to seeing in stadiums. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, for
It's-
sure. I've
it's-
seen plenty
it's
of them.
Weird.
it's weird seeing them up close because I did that for the first time when I saw Chili Peppers last year when they did that show at Bill Graham.
Oh yeah.
I was never used to seeing them fucking live. I'm like
right there.
right there. I'm like, this is a totally different experience. I'm used to seeing them up down and they're like moving here. I'm like, now I can see like everything, their movements. It's like
Yeah,
a different,
man.
it's like a
Everything
different
that-
dimension. That's pretty much what it was. Literally, it was tight. And I had to leave early.
311. I thought they were gonna suck. I'm still not a huge fan of them, but live,
They had that radio hit.
they're fucking tight. They have hella good ass jams,
Yeah.
and the radio doesn't do them justice.
They
No.
know, yeah.
Not at all.
Are they like tight?
They were tight. The guitarist and the drummer are the best people in that band.
Nice.
No shit.
It was amazing.
Yeah, man. Something fucking magical about seeing like local shows. I love local shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We've been going to small fucking
Yeah.
local shows practically all of our fucking lives. I could
Yeah.
honestly say that. You know what I mean? I can only remember shit from when I was 10 years old. Anything before that is like, you know. And
Yeah,
then,
it doesn't matter anyway.
yeah, and I started going to shows at 12. So practically all my fucking life, that's like what I know. But something about going to a big fucking concert, it's just something fucking cool about it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like a whole different vibe. Thousands of people singing all the fucking lyrics. Like it's cool.
It's a different feeling.
It's a different
Yeah.
feeling. I prefer the small local shows, more personal, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely something different.
Sometimes I can't, groove with those big shows. I went to go see Sublime with Rome at Concord Pavilion. I
Right.
had to leave early. Like I couldn't enjoy it.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
weird. I don't know. It was just a weird experience.
Was it because it was Rome or?
It might have been because it was Rome.
Everyone gives that dude some hate, man. I think he's doing Bradley some justice.
I heard he's also a
that's
dick
true.
in real life, though.
Huh?
That's true.
He's a dick in real life.
There you go. Just like Brad.
Well, he's from Fremont.
Oh
Rome.
shit.
Yeah, so the bassist for Old Devil Moon went to school with him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Rome never gave him back his Anti-Flag CD.
Well, that changes my whole perspective on this douchebag.
What a dick.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen Rome, but I remember they came out with a new song, and I was just like, I knew it. He wasn't really dead. No, it's a new singer. And I was like, oh, okay.
I like those songs, like Panic and some other, like,
Yeah,
that first
they're
album was
cool,
pretty
man.
tight. I liked it.
It's chill.
But yeah, dude, it's not the same. I don't know, it's just weird to me.
It's different. That's why they say Sublime with Rome, not Sublime.
Not just Sublime.
Well, they had to do Sublime with Rome because it was some like copyright issues. Because Bradley's family still owned the Sublime name.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that weird? How like you go around like I saw one of my favorite bands growing up. I have the shittiest tattoo in the world of Black Flag on my left forearm, and I went to go see Black Flag, and they were just fucking horrible. It was just so fucking bad. And then everyone's telling me like, no, you should have gone seen Flag. I was like, what? Yeah, you should have seen Flag. They're better than Black Flag. I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, it's still Black Flag, but just better.
Was it like is Flag like a cover band?
No, it's the other guys from, because that's the whole copyright thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They got songs, but someone from Black Flag still owns the copyright to the name Black Flag, and they're touring. Mm-hmm. You know, whereas Flag is still Black Flag, but it's just different generations of Black Flag. Oh. But they can't use the name Black Flag, so they say Flag.
So
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, and so I know that's going around with a bunch of fucking bands. Like there's Cro-Mags, and then there's like the Cro-Mags. yeah. Or like Leeway. There's Leeway that I just played with on Wednesday, and then there's New York Hardcore Leeway.
That's weird.
Yeah, because you got to change the name. It's so it's fucking it's odd.
Yeah,
but that's just that's how people get around it.
Or like
so
Misfits.
Sublime with Rome. The what?
Misfits. Or Danzig with Doyle.
But that's why, like, it wasn't that odd to me saying Sublime with Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's probably some sort of copyright thing, or maybe they just didn't want to like just say it's Sublime.
It's also a marketing thing.
It's a marketing thing. It's a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
But it could be a legal thing.
But with the whole thing, I forgot, because now I think it's down to either the bassist or the drummer that's in the band. Because remember how it was both the original bassist and drummer? I forgot which one came out and says, like, I regret doing this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he came out and said that. He's like, I regret doing this. Like, this is not the same thing. It's totally different.
No, you're fucking old, man. You're not snapping heroin every fucking 3 minutes. That's the thing. Everything gets fucking, like, you got to acknowledge that you're getting old. And it's like, maybe it's not like the scene that's getting different. Maybe it's you.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Then sometimes you're like, oh, maybe it's both. Maybe it's both.
It's both.
Yeah. Is it
Or
me?
you're just not feeling it anymore. You can't relive
There's a thing, yeah. Like you're never gonna get the experience of when you first went to shows. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You're probably younger and you're probably angrier. Like I'll go to a hardcore show or a punk show and yeah, man, like I'll dig it. I like the sound, but it's not gonna be the same. I don't have those emotions.
Yeah, you can't connect with it as well.
I can't connect with it at all. Like that's why earlier, like if you make a song about like PG&E bill. Oh fuck yeah! I'll mosh my ass off for that. Yeah, them motherfuckers are
fuck PG&E bills.
Fucking my ass. You know what I mean? But
I feel like making a punk band now. Just fuck PG&E.
Yeah, you want to take an old man punk band and just talk about fucking old shit. Like take your shoes off before you come in my house, which is something I applied. My carpets look fresh.
Right.
Yeah.
After being with an Asian man, that's
I mean that's
I like
how
that now.
Yeah.
You wear slippers inside too?
No,
that's how you
slippers.
keep your house clean. You just don't wear your dirty ass shoes inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't wear shoes. We have to wear slippers inside. That way, when we go in bed, we have clean feet.
Damn.
That's how you stop athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Or you just pee on your foot, is what Robert said.
All right,
So
I'm
I
gonna
just
try
pee
that
on my
later.
foot. I've never had athlete's foot. I told him, you've never had athlete's foot. He's like, I've never had athlete's foot once in my life. And I'm like, what do you do? He's just like, I just pee on my foot every time I'm in the shower. And I'm like, really? He's like, Los, I'm telling you with confidence, not one time in my life have I ever had athlete's foot. And he's like 98% of the times I'm in the shower, I'm peeing on my foot. And I'm like, whoa, bro, like you got serious, man. He's some serious motherfucker about it.
You see this? Have you ever seen tigers around when this is around? It's a slingshot.
Oh, there you go. That's probably it.
It's the anti-tiger weapon, dude.
It's a
Keeps them
slingshot. Anti-tiger weapon. What the fuck are you gonna do? You know, dude, I spent fucking 4 hours of my life 4 days ago watching bear and tiger attacks. Having a fucking blast, man. Jesus Christ, dude, those things are fucking magnificent goddamn animals, man.
It's crazy what life
I don't know what you
makes.
do. Like if you saw a bear,
Didn't Mike Tyson have a tiger?
a tiger, yeah, he had a tiger
As a pet? Like, what the fuck?
Did you know there's more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the world?
That's a fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's a
surprise me.
fucking thing. Those
doesn't
fucking
surprise
Texans,
me.
man, they don't give a fuck.
They're a different breed. Fucking love them.
I wanted to move to Texas. I still want to move to Texas, but it's just a hard move. Like,
Yeah.
It's a big move.
it's a
and it's
big-
I
hot as
agree.
Fuck.
it's hot as fuck.
They probably have some good ass Mexican
But I
food
really
too.
want a tiger.
So you're moving to Oregon?
Yes, yeah, that's my plan. Moving to Oregon, Portland, or maybe Vancouver, Washington, which is right above it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Bay Area is getting tough to live in here, bro.
Yeah.
I pay close to $2,000 a month for one bedroom.
damn.
It's a nice neighborhood I live in, Niles and Fremont. But it's just me and my lady, and I mean that's the way we like to keep it. You know, we can't live with other people. Otherwise, I'd have a whole bunch of people living with me. And Bay Area is tough, man. We make decent wage. At least I think so. You know, but even I've read stories online, even with people who make six figures, like even they're struggling to live in the Bay. Me and Vanessa together, we come close to six figures.
Okay.
Close to it. We don't hit it, but we come close to six figures. But it's tough, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
fucking tough. You know, you can't save. I would love to fucking have a iRock account and just save for my retirement. I do have 401k, but I'd like to have other investments. And I had other investments too. I had a bunch of stuff in my stock. I invested in Tesla. I invested in Western Technologies, and I had a bunch of stock, and I had to sell all that shit out, just because it's fucking hard, man. Rent goes up, and you're just kind of fucked.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous out here, dude. I'm making that move too. Mig's gonna make that move.
Yeah. Miggs is making a super crazy move though.
But I'm taking my time with it. Like, I gotta save up money. I'm gonna try to move to Japan for like at least a year. At least a year.
Damn, why don't you just go to Japantown?
I'll
There in San Jose, bro.
I'll probably like fail, fuck up, and like be homeless or something, and come back in like 3 months.
They don't like foreigners over there unless you like woo them somehow.
I'll woo 'em. I'm learning Japanese.
They don't like black people.
Good thing I'm not black.
No, they don't.
They don't.
My buddy's black, and he's like, dude, I hated going to Japan. It's like, why? He's like, dude, I didn't know they did not like black people. He's like, are you serious? He's like, they do not like black folk. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, you forget, like when you go to another country, you forget how diverse like United States is. As much as you'd be like, oh, there's a bunch of white people here. There's a bunch. He's like, no, go to Japan. This is just Asians. Like it's just Japanese folk. You know what I mean? Same thing with Mexico. It's just a bunch of Mexicans.
I'm blending.
Yeah, I mean,
You're gonna be fucking tall over there, dude.
yeah,
You're gonna be a giant.
You are gonna be fucking tall.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna
If they
stand
make
out.
housing smaller. Houses are smaller. How the fuck?
Yeah, fuck that.
You know.
I'd be Godzilla if I go to Japan. People are like, oh my god, I can't even imagine going to Japan.
Yeah, just all those
I
earthquakes
just want to
too.
go and experience the music scene.
Yeah, man.
Tight.
Learn, record.
It is a big area over there. I mean, I think it's compared to the East Coast, like the whole East Coast of the United States. That's how big it is. So you got a lot of wiggle
Japan
room.
is huge.
Yeah.
What part? Like Tokyo?
Fuck, I don't know, dude. Anything affordable, but like close to like major cities.
You gonna live like fucking bamboo sticks around?
Probably. Probably.
Swampy ass area. Oh, I'm in Japan. But it's like not the Japan that you want to live in. Like it's like fucking shitty ass Japan. Fucking fighting mosquitoes the size of your fist. Are you Japan? Are you in fucking Jumanji, nigga? Damn.
So why are you gonna make that move? Why Japan?
I don't know. I've listened to a lot of different bands that come from Japan.
He likes Japanese pornos.
That too.
Tentacles.
It's the tentacles, man.
The tentacle
They're
eels.
reaching for me.
They got some crazy shit.
You just like it over the culture.
The culture's cool. The people are generally nicer, from what I've heard. That's the first I've heard. They don't like black people.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
don't like
first
black
I've heard.
folk. It's funny.
But maybe your friend was just a dick. He's like, I'm black.
No, he's one of those fucking run like Naruto black kind of guys. You know what I mean? Those fucking anime dudes.
Maybe that's why they're like, you're appropriating my culture.
Yeah,
I've
you
heard.
came in there with a fucking Naruto headband.
I've heard
You know,
nothing but-
these motherfuckers again. You
I've
know?
heard nothing but good things about like Japan and Japanese people. Like everybody's just the area is just generally nicer. It's a better environment to be in than fucking hearing gunshots. Like, is that fireworks or gunshots?
They have a.
It's true.
They all have like a sense of personal responsibility to keep it nice over there.
Yeah, and
But-
I could dig that.
I honestly, I heard like the work culture over there just sucks ass.
Yeah, it's super like labor intensive.
Yeah, like
Like unless you're like a CEO of like a big Japanese corporation like Pokemon or some shit, like you're kind of fucked.
even that dude, like when the Wii U fucking failed, he cut his salary in half because he's like, I have dishonored Nintendo.
He gets his paycheck and he gets a samurai sword and blam!
But yeah, dude, like they just work, and they'll go get drunk, and go back to work.
They have like a big alcohol problem over there.
I'm
Yeah,
cool with that.
they have a high suicide rate too,
Oh, enormous. It's fucking crazy. Dude.
and they have earthquakes and Godzilla, dude.
Hey, you ever watch out for fucking Godzilla, dude? You might slip between
Well,
his toes.
let's go.
It's like, no,
I'm
Mexican.
still going.
You gotta scream to Godzilla. I'm Mexican. I'm not Japanese. You don't want me.
Step on him.
You don't want me. I taste weird.
You should try to see if there's like some sort of Latino community over there and see what they.
No, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a bunch of Asian people dressing like Latinos.
You know what? Go start a taco truck over there.
Asian people, dude, they have those. They have like Cholo Asians,
Yeah.
Cholo Japanese folk.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
Could be like their
Right.
Messiah.
Yeah, you can do this. Like, oh my god, it's a real
They'll
Mexican.
probably beat my ass. They're like, what the fuck? What's this faggot?
Just throw tacos on them. It might stop them.
Dude, tacos. Living in another country is weird. I lived in Mexico for a while when I was 18.
Oh damn, did you?
I remember that.
Yeah, I did. I left for like, I want to say like 8 months, something like that. But yeah, it was for a minute, and it was Mexico City. Yeah, I don't know. The states weren't working for me. I was getting into trouble and yada yada yada. And so yeah, I decided to go to Mexico. And it's different, bro. Like people joke, like, "Oh yeah, you live in Little Mexico," like, or "Oh, it's super Mexican," like dance. Like go to Mexico, it's way different.
Yeah,
It's way
it is.
different, and it's Mexico City, so it's not that different. You know, there's no donkeys or anything around. You know, it's just fucking assholes and Raider hats. Actually, it might be the same.
I went to where did I go? Over there by Lake Chapala, over there by in Jalisco. Some, that's the country. It's not that countryside, but it's more like a pueblo, like a
I know,
Right,
I know
right.
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, like like stone roads and like a dude walking his
Yep.
pig. It was tight.
Like that movie Coco. It's like it looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, mine was buildings. Mine was like Oakland.
That's where my grandma used to live. Like just pebbles, big ass pebbles, the size of your head, and that was the road.
yeah.
It's
My
just like I don't know.
my uncle had he raised fighting roosters.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That was down the street. That was my grandma lived like halfway up the hill, wherever the fuck it is, and down the street they had roosters. They had cocks. They're just fighting.
And like
I'm
it was
what
tight.
the fuck?
He had them out on display, like in their own individual cages and stuff. I'm like, what's wrong with this one? He's like, that's a hermaphrodite.
Oh, no way.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like, that's a little extra.
A pussy cock.
That one's for the weird ones.
I miss it. Food's delicious over
Oh,
there.
food is crazy. They don't have like their beef is different, man.
Yeah.
It's like just straight. Like there's no chemicals or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Whatever
processed.
they do, yeah, it's not processed. Like it's just like you just
Yeah.
like this meat comes straight from the motherfucking cow.
I
Yep.
miss it. But
I mean, it goes bad faster though.
yeah.
You know,
But-
and it's smaller. But I mean, I feel like you get fuller off it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I want some tacos now.
Me too. Yeah, so going back to Oregon though, I've been there once
Yeah.
and I got their Mexican food. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
The tortillas weren't even warm.
Oh no.
Fuck.
I'm like, this ain't.
Well, where'd you go? Chipotle?
No, it was it
Taco
was a
Bell.
border town. It was a border town on California over there. It was just like the next town over, and they were having like some sort of festival out there, and it was like, you know, like a little pier, and they had like beach stuff and all this other stuff, and I'm like, oh, this guy's selling tacos. Like, I'll go try
check
it.
them out.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, my people. It's
That's
like,
what they say. California tacos are the best fucking tacos. That's,
I would-
you know,
Because
Bay
you go a
Area
little more
tacos.
south, and that's where they fucking make them.
Yeah.
That's why they invented them.
But
Yeah, the more like east and north you go, it's just like terrible. You gotta go south and west.
The more like country way style.
that's why I feel like if we were to like to leave this area and go and just fucking start a Mexican restaurant, you'll bank because you know how good it tastes. You know,
That's not a bad fucking idea. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's fucking lead on transition to that shit. Back to Mexico. When I was in Mexico City, me and my dad, we only had a certain amount of money, you know, and it's because my dad was out in Mexico. He was taking care of my grandma. She was sick, and then I went. So he would have been okay, but I went. So now I'm feeding off his money. So now we're like, oh shit. And we're drinking all the fucking time. And we're going to bars and clubs and shit, you know. Just bonding with my dad, you know, picking up shakes and shit. You know, father, whatever, son shit. And I was like, yo, Dad, like, when I first got there, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm hungry. Let's go get a burrito. And he laughed at me. He was like, there isn't no burritos in Mexico. I was like, what are you talking about, man?
what do you mean, Dad?
Yeah. What do you mean, father? He's like, Miguel, there ain't no fucking burritos, man. And I was like, there's no burritos. So he said, yeah. He's like, that's an American Texas fucking thing. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's just not up here. He's like, I didn't know there was burritos until I came to the States, right? And so a couple months later, you know, I'm still looking for burrito. and we're running short on fucking food, on money. Mm-hmm. And I told my dad, I was like, yo, we need to do something. We need to come up with some cash. And he's like, do you want to leave? Mm-hmm. He's like, 'cause that would help me out. And I was like, no, asshole, I'm not fucking leaving yet. I'm like, let's, my grandma's house where she sat, there's a university about a mile down the street. And it's right in front of the subway system. So there's always a fluctuation of a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. It's never dull there. So many people going in and out of the fucking subway. And I told my dad, I was like, let's buy a plancha, you know, a hot plate. And let's fucking make burritos. There's no fucking burritos. Mm-hmm. And that's what we did. You know,
nice.
The hardest part was trying to find a tortilla that big. We knew there was a lady that made tortillas down the street, and we told her. She was like, "Girl, how big do you want these tortillas?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "We need a tortilla like
you're already big. You don't need it this big."
And I was like, "We need like give me fucking 15 inches like across like a tortilla." And she's like, "Oh, I don't know what the fuck." She's like,
"What's 15 inches?"
She's like, "You're gonna make some fat ass tacos." And the first tortilla she made, bro, she made it out of corn. It wasn't flour.
You're like, no, what the fuck?
Yeah, and so like we tried it, but the fucking corn kept breaking.
Yeah,
like, you know. And that's the biggest corn tortilla I've ever had in my life. First of all,
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it was fucking great. You know what I mean? But we're like, use flour. And so she used flour, and so she ended up making big ass fucking tortillas. We're like, okay, you know, and the meat was easy to find. And that's what we did. You know, our first day, we're like, all right, let's try it out. We put the hot plate. Well, we were making some like in our front yard for a while. You know what I mean? Just making it, like, to make sure they're good. And it's cool out there because you don't gotta get no licenses or anything. It's cool and it's not cool. It worked out for us. You don't have to get no license or nothing. You just here, if you want to sell something to someone, you know, and the fucking government comes finds you, you're fucked. You know.
How the reactions you got for that?
Okay, so I'm fucking glad you asked, dude. So we put one on display up top. You know what I mean? And it was turning heads, bro. These people, they didn't know how to eat it because it was college. So it was like, it's ended up being a trend. We haven't started making a lot of money. He's turning some fucking heads, and I've seen people eat it like they're eating soup. Like one guy ate it with a spoon, like carved into the middle of the burrito, and with a spoon. And that was the funniest way. And we're just like, fuck it. Should we tell him? Let's just figure it out.
100 years from now, we're going to go back at that college campus and we're like eating burritos.
But it's funny because they would buy one and they would just split the burrito in half. And they just eat it like separate. You know, they'd eat half and half of the burrito. You know, I'm over here eating a whole fucking burrito. No problem, you know. My dad too and shit. So that was pretty cool. That worked out for a while. But me and my dad, you know, me and my dad were too much alike, so we bumped heads and I bounced. I said, "Fuck this! I'm fucking out of here." But yeah, I never found out what happened to the little burrito thing because we did that for a couple months.
Damn.
You know, that's what we woke up every morning. Whenever the fuck we felt like it, we need some money. Let's just fucking sell some burritos. You know. So
that could have been your life, dude.
that could have been my life, stuck over there just
Making
It was
burritos.
cool. It was cool, but it wasn't cool. You know, it was a different experience. I lost a lot of weight out there because Mexico's really high up there, so like above sea level. So it's more difficult to breathe. I'm not saying it's like crazy hard to breathe, but you'll feel it. You'll start to feel it after a while because you're way higher in the air, you know, and so walking really does take a toll on you. So. And we didn't have a car. We walked you walk everywhere. Yeah. It's like New York. It's super. There's cabs everywhere. So you took a fucking cab or you walked, you know. And like I said, we were short on money, so we weren't taking too many cab rides. But we just walk everywhere. And walking just really, you start to lose a lot of weight, bro, because it's more difficult to walk. You're way up there. So it was pretty interesting living. Yeah, it's up there, bro. You know. That's why they're so fucking short. Gravity's just fucking pulling these motherfuckers down, bro. It's true. I'm not even lying. That's exactly probably why you know. I'm sure there's some science to it, but that's probably why. You know, some people are taller and some people. I look at the motherfuckers from San Francisco. Everyone I know from San Francisco is fucking enormously tall. You know, and over here we're not that tall. Well, we're okay. Yeah. And then there's some places, even in the United States, where people are just fucking short ass motherfuckers. Girls in the Bay Area are short.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's weird. Anywhere else, you go anywhere else,
short stacked.
Yeah, go like Vegas, like they're tall. They're all fucking tall. They're all my height. Yeah, you know what I mean. My lady's fucking 5 foot nothing. You know what I mean? 5'3" or some shit like that. But everyone's short. All the girls are fucking short.
Never noticed that.
You ever notice that?
No, I never noticed that.
They're all short. They're all short. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's something in the food.
Well, mine's Filipino.
It's in the breed.
It's in the breed.
Yeah, but I know another Filipino. She's taller than you.
Who?
Another friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Mexico's cool. I probably wouldn't live there again. I have a house over there.
Me too.
Yeah, it's nice.
Me too.
I got dual citizenship too, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I go in and out whenever.
Over the border.
Over the border. That's fine.
I miss it. I want to go visit back, but I've been too scared because of all the rumors and shit, you know?
Yeah. It gets rough, bro. In different places, it gets rough. My mom was telling me that they would have a fucking... I don't know if she was bullshitting, but she probably wasn't. She... Because it sounds so far-fetched that it, like, sounds fake. Is that the drug dealers, they'd have a day where they just go around killing people.
Like the Purge?
Like, back in the day. Like, way back in the day. She's like, yeah, like the 70s.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Like, drug trafficking was huge, you know what I mean?
It still is. It's never stopped.
It's never stopped, yeah. It gets pretty fucking bad.
I have some cousins that went to Michoacan to go, like, be with they're too young. Like, their parents got deported. And so they went after a few months just because they're selling paperwork and shit. And when they were over there in Michoacan, they were going to school, and every couple weeks, the cartel was like, all right, we're shutting down the school. No one goes to school today.
Fuck.
That's scary.
And I think that might have been one of the reasons why the kids came back, because they were missing a lot of school. All those kids were missing a lot of school.
See, I think you guys would survive a lot better than I would because my Spanish is shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they'll like, I'm American in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hola, compadre. Like, you can only say that so many times, and then you're like, sí. Sí. No.
Start saying some shit, it's like, I don't know this slang, dude.
Yeah, the slang. It's easy for me, though, because Mexico City, hola, carnal, ¿qué hubo, güey?
They all talk like your mom. No sea naco.
I've been told that Mexicans speak Spanish like if we were the hillbillies of the Latin community. With that highness.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
It's different areas. It's
the
just
Northerns,
like
at least.
It's just like here. You know when someone's from Texas. You know when someone's from Boston. Yeah. From New York. From
but when you say it like that, you know, because you know how like the Southerners get like a slap, you know, like just like, oh, they're dumber. It's like that's how like Because like my Salvadorian friend, I'm like, you fuck you.
I don't know. Salvadorians suck. I'm just kidding. That one goes out to my boy that's really Salvadorian.
Because like
Salvadorian people suck.
I think,
Argentinians speak it weird.
yeah, there's just different dialects and different languages. Language is interesting, dude.
It is.
It's just, it blows my fucking mind. Just even knowing, like, I'm glad that I know 2 languages because I'm dumb now and I've never learned Spanish. Like, if I didn't know Spanish, like, I'm glad I fucking caught it when I was not dumb, you know? And then I became even dumber and I'm like, I can't learn another language, dude. You have to learn another language.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're trying to go to Japan.
Hard, dude.
Dude, that shit's
Konnichiwa.
hard.
Yeah, you can only say konnichiwa so many goddamn times.
There's like 4 ways to say konnichiwa.
Really?
What?
Yeah. There's like 4 ways. I don't remember any of them. It's all confusing.
Konhei
as
fat
fuck.
choi.
That's
another
Chinese.
One. Oh.
That's Chinese.
Like, is it like inflex like konnichiwa and like konnichiwa?
No, it's actual different words.
Konnichiwa.
It's different words.
Konnichiwa.
And like the characters, the symbols,
Konnichiwa.
their symbols, like one word could be like all these symbols, and then there's like another word, like just one symbol, but it's the same fucking word.
How does...
And sometimes you pronounce them differently, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to
see. Learn this.
I want to see Japanese graffiti. I've never seen it.
They probably just say hi.
That is interesting. Oh my god, we gotta look that up later.
I've never seen Japanese graffiti. That's interesting.
Like just tags.
Yeah. Do they do that? Do they do graffiti?
Find out for us, Migs.
I'll find out.
Are they more civilized?
They probably are more civilized.
Drawn on the wall. They're just like look down.
It's probably just billboards. That's what billboards are. That's their graffiti.
Yeah, that'd be fucking interesting. Like, yeah, let me throw my piece, and it's like 15 characters, like fucking different. It's like fuck, man. God, that's a fucking. What does that say?
I took up this whole wall.
Yeah, that's my tag name, Relinquish.
Like, do they have signatures? That's a good question.
My mind is blown.
I don't know.
What do their signatures look like? It's like sloppy fucking. That's like if I try to do a character, that's their signature. That's what they're called, characters, right? Alphabet.
Yeah.
Something like, I don't know. I call them symbols.
Symbols.
That's what they
you
look
offended
like.
someone. Symbols? Maybe they're symbols.
They're called iconographs.
Iconic. Are they?
Are they really?
I don't know.
Cartography. What is that? Map making? Cartography.
I think that's map making.
Oh, okay. Fuck me then.
I only know that word iconograph because I was reading a book of symbols right before coming here.
Oh yeah. That's a big fucking word.
Were you rapping it to your son?
something today.
Were you rapping it to your son?
No, that's only Dr. Seuss books, dude. You know how hard that is
What?
to like rap books to kids? Because I put on some like lo-fi hip hop beats in the background, and I'll try to read like rap the Dr. Seuss books. Turning the page is the hardest part to keep it the flow.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, just flipping.
Bam, man. Green eggs and ham.
Pretty much.
Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4 fish.
And then sometimes I'll throw like, you know, like, some flair into it. The thing like, I do not like green eggs and ham. Except I am. just like throwing some like little tiny characteristics. I'm like, I think he'd say it like that. Directing the shit out of the
Dr.
book.
Seuss was intended. Fuck, I wish I should have got. I would have got some fucking breakfast before I came here.
Me too.
Let's get some
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Because you got a recording in like an hour.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good episode, dude. That was fun. Thank you, Los.
Cool, man.
Thanks,
right
Migs.
on.
I didn't know some of the shit that you talked about. Like that was interesting. I've known you for so fucking long, and there's still shit I don't know about
I
you.
know burritos in Mexico, bro. It's crazy. Let's go grab some fucking burritos, actually.
All right, let's cut this.
All right, peace out.
Peace out, homies.
Peace out, world.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Audiolosophy. Thank you to our sponsors, Zetnom Sounds and True Force Fitness Wears. Remember to use that promo code AudioForce for 10% off at True Force Fitness Wear. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Again, thank you for joining me on my adventure through this crazy world we call life. Remember, folks, make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.